Greetings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Flesh Wound Horror. We hope you guys are enjoying your Halloween season. I am Daniel Shine, joined by Pugs Dread.
Namaste.
And Mike Kruger.
What's up, you sick motherfuckers?
So we're here tonight to review a bunch of new movies, but we have some programming notes for you guys first, just so you're aware. So Halloween Kills is on the horizon, and just so you guys know, we are going to have a show pretty much right that night for Halloween Kills. The exact start time to be announced, but we will be going live with our Halloween Kills thoughts and review. So make sure you mark your calendars. We're going to do it that night. So if you're fresh from the theater, you can enjoy that. As always, we'll have a non-spoiler review. Then we'll talk openly with spoilers, and maybe there'll be some screaming and chairs thrown. You never know. It'll be a good time. We have shows, of course, every day. Be sure you're tuning into Slashtober, which is currently going on. Make sure you don't miss any of those. We have our Fear Itself retrospective content every single day. And October 12th, also, Chucky on Sci-Fi Channel. We will be going live shortly after that ends, just about right after. So make sure you mark your calendars for that as well.
Exciting times.
Exciting times, yes.
And hopefully Todd will be out of jail by then. They got him, but it's not for one of the main cases. It's misdemeanor. He'll be out by the weekend.
Yes. He's having dog issues right now, but he will be back. So yes, we got several new horror films for you guys tonight, and yeah,
most of them streaming on Shudder. Most of them.
Most, yes. I was gonna say
Witch Hunt. When we do, yes. It's not out yet.
I was trying to remember which was the odd man out. Yes, Witch Hunt is not. All right, so we'll get right into it, guys, with our first film, which is a Dutch film from director Ivo van Aert, and it is The Columnist. Femke Boot is a columnist who is obsessed with reading the endless abusive messages and death threats posted about her on social media. This obsession consumes her life and prevents her from concentrating on the novel she has promised to her publisher. One day, all her pent-up anger and frustration explode in a moment of shocking and unexpected violence. When this brutal and bloody act inspires Femke to write again, she surrenders to her rage and begins to lead a double life as a daytime writer and nighttime murderer. All right, so The Columnist. Obvious comparisons to Promising Young Woman. There's some different details there. This is kind of a social media themed slasher. It's a little more dark comedy, but it definitely gets serious for sure towards the end. I like the lead actress, Katja Herbers, as Femke. I thought she was very genuine, how she just could not get away from looking at her phone and all of these comments. FOMO. Yeah.
Fear of missing out.
Absolutely. It's a very real thing. And there are a lot of freaks online. So it's very timely. I get it. Like, whatever creative thing you do, you've dealt with this sort of stuff before. And whether you're acting, pro wrestling, horror, podcasting, we all deal with assholes and psychopaths online. So you could certainly sympathize with her to a degree. I've kind of seen this story before. This is really another case of a movie that I don't feel was really made for me. If you're looking for a balls out slasher movie, this is not it. It kind of feels like they could have gone more
They
the
should have.
satire route. Yeah, that kind of felt more like what this should have been. A little more comedy. I mean, like I said, it does get serious towards the end, so it's not all comedy, but it didn't blow me away in any significant way. It's well made. I'm not necessarily sorry that I watched it, but I don't know. I mean, I liked it a hell of a lot better than Promising Young Woman. That was
by far for me too.
yeah. It's watchable. I don't think this is going to satisfy the slasher fan. And well, on that note, I mean, Kruger, did it satisfy you?
So for me, like the thing that was really strong about this movie, you already brought up, it was the acting. I thought our lead actress I thought she really killed it, especially towards the end when she just started just going fucking nuts. I really liked her performance a lot. The story was, like you said, really relatable. I've dealt with assholes on the internet my whole life, so I have definitely wanted to do what she did and track down these motherfuckers and kill them. So I felt for her, and like I really resonated with that a lot. I do really wish they would have went more over the top with the gore and the kills, because I think that would have made the experience a lot more fucking fun for me. I still like this movie, but there was stuff to make it a lot better, I think it didn't live up to its full potential. But I did still like it, and that's really my only big criticism, is I wanted more blood and guts. But everything else we got here, I actually like quite a bit, and I recommend it. And if it got a Blu-ray or anything like that, I'd probably pick it up and have it in my collection. So I can't see myself rewatching this like anytime soon, and I think that's kind of one of the things that hinders for me. Like, I enjoyed the experience, but not enough for me to want to go back and do it anytime soon. I will down the line, but probably not for a couple of years at least.
Did you have an issue? Because I know I did, like that. I think it was the first kill, or it might have been the second. But when she goes in the house,
is that a spoiler?
Well, no, I mean, this is just a random kill. So I mean, but just
after he said the second kill. Okay.
When she goes in and the guy is just very nonchalant, even turns his back on her at one point. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, there was a little bit of like strangeness, I think, with some of those scenes, because like if I saw somebody I was talking shit to online show up in my kitchen, I'm gonna be a little bit more fucking concerned than that.
I'm gonna be more concerned and more murdery. Like,
he probably figures though she's like a non-threat, just like, oh, this celebrity's in my fucking place. This is very random. Maybe I'm too high. I'm gonna finish my eggs.
It could be a small child. If somebody's in my house that
I can see that, Dan.
That I don't know, I'm beating some ass. I mean, I'm punching. That whole interaction, I was like, maybe lost in translation, that there's something that's supposed to be funny about this. I thought maybe it was like, well, because this is
he recognized her though. So you're saying that's a stranger. He's like, oh, you're
well, I know who Tom Cruise is, but goddamn, if he's in my house, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm fighting Tom Cruise, well, especially Tom Cruise.
What up, Cruise? What we doing today?
I was gonna say there might be like a hey.
You open your fucking front door and you see Tom Cruise on your couch, fucking going crazy and shit, standing on it.
If it's Tom Cruise, I'm like, we have got to watch Eyes Wide Shut together. Tell me what happened.
Oh shit.
Come on, how'd you let that go, Tom? And just like comment on Nicole.
I love it. I love that movie. But yeah, I didn't see the problem with that, because like he's caught off guard. She's a non-threat. Like, not to be a fucking like chauvinist pig or whatever, but he's bigger than her.
I think I'm
gonna finish cooking my food.
Because I thought about it, I was like, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think that was meant to be. It's like, yeah, this woman, what's she gonna do? Because this is very much a men or evil kind of thing. Because there's not
necessarily
a way of.
Homeboy with the black nail polish was, he was in good light.
No,
Voltaire,
I know
that Voltaire looking motherfucker, he annoyed me.
Oh, really?
But I don't like Voltaire, so like that's why I'm like, you look like Voltaire. I want to punch you in your fucking face.
I met
nice guy though.
Fangoria so many times. He was always at Fangoria Weekend of Horrors.
Look, Voltaire is a nice guy. I just find him irritating. And in this movie, he was a nice guy, poser, but nice. But again, just the whole facade. I'm like, you're not. That's not whatever. Anyway, the movie, I like it way more than you guys. I thought it was fucking awesome. Way better than Promising Young Woman. Actually, I completely forgot about that stupid movie. And yeah, give this the awards that piece of shit got. Femke, the main chick, fucking amazing. Like her breakdowns, just her reactions to like looking at these posts. You can just see the rage building in her eyes. Like, these motherfuckers, are you serious? You know what? I feel dumb because like I was looking at as a slasher movie because like I don't find her to be a slasher, but definitely I was just like, oh, she's a killer who's had enough, like Falling Down. But yeah, as a slasher, I would say this is unsuccessful. But like as a killer, this is pretty fucking badass. I love the ending. The movie poster, fucking real cool. Yeah, I like this movie a lot. I got nothing bad to say. I don't love it though. I guess that's the one thing, because it could have pushed the envelope just a little more. But I thought it was cool as fuck.
There might have been something that needed to be there from her build. I mean, she's kind of just boom, killer now. You know.
Well,
not necessarily.
We come to her right at the edge when she's on the TV show, and that's her ride home. She's like, these motherfuckers. Yeah. No one says anything nice about anybody, and you know.
Yeah. I don't, like I said, it's well made. It's just one of those ones that it may not be made for me entirely. But I did like the lead actress, which helped quite a bit to, follow her through her journey to the end. But yeah, I don't know. There have been other social media themed horror films that I think I preferred to. Maybe I'm just a little burnt out on that, but it's certainly timely. And
I'll say that I liked Superhost a little bit more. That was a recent social media theme.
Yeah. Oh, I like that a lot more. Yeah, I would agree. But I do like Dutch film, and
I might like this one more. Although, fuck, that girl's awesome. We'll see how in the rating.
I just don't know if this one completely I think this one would have been better if they played up some of the more comedic aspects more. Like I can see this.
I like how they towed the line. There were like some serious and with only a little bit of funny moments. Because I know they could have definitely made this fuck.
Well,
yeah, they could have gone over the top too. That's possible. But
like I'm just thinking off the top of my head, like they could have made some like funny moments with her trying to hide bodies, or her struggling to kill somebody or something like that.
Yeah, didn't really go into cleanup very much. And
no.
And that's another thing. Did you find it odd that like all of these trolls and just happen to live within like a short drive of her?
Isn't it a small town? Like a small country?
Well, yeah,
that's not that like you American pig. How dare you?
I'm just saying, it just seemed like she had very like, oh, okay, I can just walk over there and kill this guy. I don't know. Nitpicky, I guess, but yeah. So anyways, all right. The Columnist. What do you rate it, Kruger?
I'm tossed up between a 3 and a 3.5. I'm gonna give it a 3 for now, but I will watch it again down the line, and maybe I'll like it better a second time. What about you, Bugs?
I am a 4.5. I liked it a lot. There's very little keeping me from giving it a fucking 5. Producer Todd, straight out of jail, he's with me. He gives it a 4 out of 5.
Well, all right, there you go. I didn't love it, obviously, but I didn't hate it, and I think it has its merits. So I'm a 2.5. I think it's something that I can't say there's room to grow for me, but there are those of you out there, obviously, that are going to like this a lot more. So for me, 2.5. All right. Moving on to our next film of the evening, which is also from Shudder, and that is Mosquito State from director Philip Jan Rimza. And in this one, August 2007, isolated in his penthouse overlooking Central Park, obsessive Wall Street data analyst Richard Boca sees ominous patterns. His computer models are behaving erratically, as are the swarms of mosquitoes breeding in his apartment, an infestation that attends his psychological meltdown. All right, Mosquito State. What did you think, Kruger? Some Cronenberg-esque body horror?
Yeah, so first thing I'll say, awesome soundtrack on this. I mean, it was really, really awesome. If I was a vinyl collector, I'd want one for this. The acting was also really good, but especially Bo Knapp, who played our lead. I mean, he gave a fucking killer performance.
Freddie
The characters
Redmayne,
were
he's
really
coming
well.
for you.
Yeah. The characters were really well done too. Like I loved, Richard, the guy who we're following, and how like he's so successful at his job, but he doesn't know how to human whatsoever. I know people like that, so like it's totally like a real thing. So I thought that was really a cool perspective. The opening credits with the mosquito eggs hatching too, I thought were really cool, and I like those sequences we got sprinkled throughout the movie. In the beginning, though. Right away, there's some really fucking bad CGI. Like, I mean, horrendously bad. Didn't even try to make it not look like a video game CGI. That really scared me, but luckily, I enjoyed what we got shortly after with, this awkward businessman slowly, just getting more and more infected with these mosquito bites, and him just, basically just losing his mind, and all the body horror and stuff we got along the way. I thought it was really cool and just such a weird fucking movie. So I really like this one a lot. I would definitely rewatch it. I probably will shortly. And yeah, I think I thought it was really cool, super weird, and it's not going to be for everybody. It is, pretty artsy at times, but I really liked it a lot. What about you, Dan? Because I feel like you would like this one.
Okay, so first off, visually, I think this film is amazing. It's very, very unique. Now, Bo Naff, I haven't seen any reviews for this, but I can imagine there might be some splits on his performance. I think it was pretty authentic. He was a genius loner type, which, as you said, didn't quite know how to human, is a good way of putting it. And maybe some people are going to find his performance a little too cold and not root for him, so to speak. I see a lot because, again, when you do Cronenberg, you're going to have a lot of comparisons to some masterpiece films. So I could see a lot comparing The Fly. This is a very different kind of movie from The Fly. It's a lot stranger, and it's also one of those movies you kind of have to think about a little bit afterwards, which is a good thing. Like if I leave a movie kind of wondering, okay, well, how mosquitoes versus the 2008 market crash and everything, how that sort of factored in. That's a good thing. I thought about this one. This was one I had to sit and kind of contemplate afterwards, which I like. It's a very intelligent film. It will be too art house for a lot of people. Again, like the last one, I have to warn people, if you're expecting balls out sort of creature feature sort of film, this is not what this is. But it is very interesting, and I liked it. I don't know the romance angle. I don't know if I really got connected to that per se, and kind of questioned why. Also,
I think you were triggered, Dan.
Well, you're kind of looking at like Robert Zadar at a certain point, but like I said, it is a strange film. I think an entomologist might have more insight into this too. I don't know a whole lot about mosquitoes. I know I don't like them. I live in Georgia, so but yeah, I this is a weird one. I will watch it again, which says something. I think it has some cult film potential. I will say this though, it's too long. There's not a whole lot of story there, and the movie is over long by quite a bit. Some could even argue that this would be better as a short. But
I would not argue that.
Yeah, it is just not a whole lot of story. But I will another film, again, very different, but one you may want to check out that doesn't get talked about a lot is Of Unknown Origin with Peter Weller. This doesn't quite go that, but as far as like a psychological sort of thing, check that one out. it's a movie nobody ever talks about, but it's a pretty good movie. Pugs, what did you think of Mosquito State?
Placing a horror story during the middle of the fucking, or right at the start of the fucking crash of 2008 was fucking fantastic. Like, never in my mind would I have thought to do something like this, nor would I make it this weird. But I'm glad somebody did, because I like this a lot. I didn't mind the romance angle because, like, she was just being nice, and like I don't think she had anything like bad intentions behind her brain, and I don't think she was ever gonna give in. She's just like, this dude needs a friend because he doesn't know how to human Kruger. Fuck yeah! So I love that part. All the shots, like the space was just huge, and it was just so cool. It looked great. The body horror that goes on throughout the movie made me feel gross because we have a friend right now that's might be going through something similar. So that triggered me. I'm like, hey, you need to go get that checked out. Stop watching the fucking Dolphins game and get your ass to the doctor. But yeah, this I thought it was cool. I don't think it okay.
Oh, now I see him in the fetal position with like mosquitoes just surrounding his bed.
Okay. I do realize the length of the movie is long, but I didn't feel it felt too long. I was too invested. I was entertained the entire time. But sure, there's always room to trim the fat. But yeah, man, this is just so interesting, and it just looks so cool. And this one I highly recommend. Like the last one we did, The Columnist, I recommend. This one's like I do think everyone that has Shudder should check this out. I think it's fucking cool and interesting.
That the one shot that they had where you're looking at the view out of his apartment window, and all the fucking mosquitoes were on the window, and it's there's a sunset, so it's all red and shit. That was so fucking cool. Like I really hope this gets a Blu-ray. I've seen very mixed reviews about it though, so I don't know if it's
this gives me like Bug vibes.
Yeah,
like kinda. I think it's going to be that divisive because I had no idea Bug was
the William
movie.
William Friedkin Bug. Yeah.
I fucking love that movie. And then like every person I talk to, like, oh, that movie's dog shit. Like, what did you watch? This movie's
I'm a fan. Yeah, that shit's good.
It's another film that I think they were expecting something different from what it was, which as of recording this, I have no idea. But like Lamb, I could see that potentially being an issue. I don't know exactly what that's going to be. I know I fucking want to see it really bad.
Well, I like it as much as this one, the last one, or even Bug. I'm cool. That movie was fucking insane.
Oh no, Bug, William Friedkin's Bug. If you haven't checked that out, guys, please do. That's a really good movie. Yeah. I used to have the poster for that actually.
I have it signed by. I chose not to get something from Exorcist. I had his book and then my Bug DVD cover.
That is very cool, Bugs, actually. That's probably not a lot of people have Bug merch.
He was shocked to see it.
Nah, it doesn't get the respect it deserves. That's a really good movie. Yes. And yeah, so I mean, again, this is one I think you're just gonna have to see for yourselves. Some people are gonna hate it, others are gonna be like, wow, I really loved it. I could even see it being on some people's top 10 for this year.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible. It just depends. Like I said, it depends. If you're looking for like really, there's some gross scenes certainly that if you got a thing with mosquitoes, but you're not seeing like 80s bubbly gooey effects here. This is not that kind of movie. So get The Fly out of your head. I think everybody's gonna want to compare this to The Fly.
That would have been cool, but I actually kind of like that they did something completely different and didn't just easily rip off The Fly. I mean, we've seen that done before too with Bite. So
yeah, no, definitely. And I will throw this out here, and he's not in the movie very long, so it doesn't matter. But Olivier Martinez is a shit actor. He plays the boss. He is so fucking bad. The only thing he'll ever be known for is being married to Halle Berry, which, hey, that's not a bad thing to be known for, but good God, does he fucking suck. He was a thing for a while. I won't be tagging him in this, but
I will.
Yeah. Well,
I had no problem.
Hey, if I were banging Halle Berry, believe me, I would care less what anybody thought of me.
Living my best life.
Yeah, that's cool. You can say
Actually, she's one of the good ones. So yeah, I co-sign.
Oh my god. Well, on that note,
let's rate it.
Yeah, why don't we rate this bitch? So I'll go first. I'm a 3.5 out of 5, and definitely some room to grow. Because I do already want to watch it again. I think now, knowing what I know, going in, it will enhance my second viewing. What about you, Pugs?
Well, I'm going to continue the trend of 4.5 because I really like this. Again, so close to getting a 5, but I just can't do it. It's 4.5 for me.
Good shit.
I love weird and I love unique, and this is definitely both of those. And it's not like this one's going to be all over the place for people, but I got to give it a 3.5 too. And again, yeah, room to grow. I don't know exactly if I watch this again a year from now or whenever. I might like it a little bit more. I might like it a little bit less. I'm not entirely sure, but it is.
If I was a gambling man, I think you'd like it more. And Todd gave it a 4 out of 5.
Good
cool,
shit.
Cool. Absolutely. All right. Moving on to our next film, another Shudder original, and that is Martyrs Lane from director Ruth Platt. And in this one, Leia, a 10-year-old girl, lives in a large old house with her family, but can't quite work out why her mother seems so distant. At night, she is visited by a mysterious guest who might be able to give her some answers. With a new challenge every night, Leah is rewarded with bits of knowledge that, when pieced together, threaten to shine a dangerous light on both the truth in her nightmares and of the world she lives in. All right. So this one, again, kind of sort of a theme tonight where it might not be exactly what the viewer expects. This debuted, I know, at Fantasia Film Fest a while back. Kiara Thompson, who plays Leia, fantastic. She kind of carries a good chunk of the movie, so really good performance from her as Leia, the little girl. There's not a lot of boo here. This is more of a quiet, dramatic. Yeah, it's a drama, a family drama about pain and grief. And a lot of ghost stories are like that. If you're going into this one expecting to have the shit scared out of you, this is not that, much like the previous film, the previous two films. I think expectations are going to be a big thing here. This is a supernatural drama with kind of a smidgen of horror. I mean, I don't want to suggest that there's no scares in here, but it's pretty light. I kind of was reminded a lot of some of Guillermo del Toro's early stuff with this one. Not saying it's on par with that, but as far as like tone,
atmosphere a little bit, yeah.
Chronos, Devil's Backbone, which are, if you've never seen those, Halloween suggestions, please do, because they are fantastic. But yeah, along that line, and I thought the cast, everybody was really good. A lot of great British actors in here. And Ruth Platt actually did make a film that I reviewed probably with Todd ages ago called The Lesson, which is like a teacher abduction sort of slasher thing a while back. I think IFC distributed that one. This is another case. Like it really depends what you're looking for. I like this one. I took it for what it was. I was invested in what was going on with the girl. Not the most original concept by any means, but I was caught up in the atmosphere, and I did like it. It's sad. It's grief driven, which some of the best horror now really is exploring grief, which we've seen. Hereditary, of course, being a good example. I know I'm referencing better movies, but but I don't know. I did enjoy this. It may put you to sleep though if you are looking for a balls out like haunting flick, because again, the ghost in this one interacts pretty early on, so it's not It's just not that. What did you think, Kruger?
The acting definitely stood out. I mean, our child actress, Kiara Thompson, killed it with her performance as Leia. And Leia was a really, sympathetic character. You definitely felt for her. The story, though, like you said, super slow paced, and there was a lot of stretches where I lost quite a bit of interest in what's going on. It does pick up a little bit in the last 40 minutes, and there's a few scenes with paranormal aspects and a little bit of body horror that I thought were, kind of cool. But outside of that, the way the movie ties together too is pretty decent. This really wasn't for me. I kind of am more of a scare. If we're gonna go with a ghost story, I want it to be scary, or make me jump out of my seat, or have some type of entity. And this it gets there maybe a little bit towards the end, but never fully for me. But I didn't think it was bad. I think it was just about average. But I can see a lot of people really liking this, especially if they're super into ghost stories. I'm just not really a big ghost guy, and if it is, I kind of need my stuff to be more violent.
Yeah, it's an appetizer for the better early Guillermo del Toro sort of stuff. I would put it that way. What did you think, Pugs?
I like that you called it an appetizer, because that's perfect. Like, don't be wrong, the atmosphere is fucking, like, it's there. It's drama heavy. The acting is great, but like, I just didn't care enough to get invested, and that is a big issue for me. I think it's fine, but appetizer is the way to go. Go watch fucking Hereditary, or go watch an actual drama instead of this one. But I don't want to send people away from this one either, because I do think there's an audience out there for this that will fucking love it. It's just not me. I think it's okay.
Yeah, and there is an audience that kind of likes the paranormal stuff, but a little bit lighter, obviously, than you would get from a Hereditary, or even a Devil's Backbone, for that matter, because that certainly had some more intense stuff in it.
Yeah, but full fucking revelation here. I had a hard time remembering this movie before we pressed record, so that alone should tell you something. Like, it did not stick.
Hey, look, I will say this about this one. I liked it, but it is a one-time watch. I don't think I'd ever really have the need to watch it again. It's better made than a lot of ghost films that I've watched, a lot of haunting stuff I've watched lately. So
yeah, it looks great. Yeah, they nailed the atmosphere.
Yeah, I like the actors too, and that went a long way. I felt bad for the girl, and but and I don't say this in any kind of it feels like a movie that maybe you could watch with your mom, who doesn't like the more intense horror stuff, but might like a little bit of family drama with some supernatural mixed in. And that's not a bad thing. The movie is what it is, which is, again, a theme for tonight. So, all right, I guess we can go ahead and rate this one. I actually probably enjoyed it more than The Columnist, but I am the same rating. I'm a 2.5. Because, again, I won't watch it again. It was just a solid watch and nothing more. How about you, Kruger?
I was tossed up between the 2 and the 2.5, but I think the acting was good enough to give it the 2.5 out of 5. So, what about you, Pugs?
Well, I'm gonna be the asshole, because I'm gonna give it a 2. It was just fine, but not memorable. One-time watch for sure. But again, check it out. It's on Shudder, streaming. You're already paying for the shit. Press play.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So moving on to our next film, which is not a Shudder film, but nonetheless, we are covering it, and that is Witch Hunt, which is from director Ellie Callahan. And in this one, modern America, where magic is real and witches are persecuted by U.S. authorities. Teenager Claire and her family are part of an intricate network that helps these women escape across the border to seek asylum in Mexico. However, when their mode of transport is disrupted by federal witch hunters, trouble befalls the family as they struggle to hide 2 young witches within the walls of their home. As witch hunters close in and strange magic begins haunting the family, Claire discovers that she may have more in common with these witches than she could have ever imagined. All right. So I'll start with the good first. I like alternate history type stories. So the concept of like the whole witch hunt thing surviving to modern day, which hey, there's some areas of the world where it still exists.
Witchfinders, what is it? No, Conquering Worm meets fucking Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. Witchfinder General, yeah, aka Conqueror Worm. Yes, I love that movie. That is a great another Halloween suggestion, guys. Vincent Price. If you have never watched it, please do.
Is that still on Shudder? It was on Shudder for the longest time.
I don't know that it is now.
Give it a quick search.
But, yeah.
You're gonna like it.
Yeah, very good movie. And so I do. I like alternate history stories. I like that in literature as well. So the basic idea of it's really cool. I felt like, to me, again, because this is another one, it was not made for me. This one definitely was not made for me. I do feel like it would make the concept, like it would have been a decent like CW show. And again, I'm not saying that in any kind of mocking way. Like this feels like a CW show with an appeal particularly to teen girls. And obviously not a teen girl. And I have different that you know of. And I've kind of come at this movie a little bit different.
2021. Identify with what you want.
There you go. I didn't love it. I really didn't.
Wow.
I thought the lead actress, Gideon Adlon, who played Claire, was actually really good. I liked her. And I could see her potentially carrying a movie. The writing were maybe a little bit better. The ending is telegraphed way in advance.
You shut your fucking mouth. I fucking love that movie that they took it from.
Well, I was just talking about you kind of know exactly where this movie is going. I don't know if they had.
It doesn't always ruin the destination though. Like the journey is the part, the big part.
I don't know. This maybe a little more backstory with this one too. A little more time with the villain.
What did you need?
I don't know. This one just.
Oh, you wanted a series from it. Okay, is that right?
It would have worked. The concept would have worked as a TV show.
Handmaid's Tale.
Now I will throw this out there. There is a lot of, not a lot, but there are moments of pretty heavy-handed political stuff as far as the wall and everything that a lot of other movies have done recently. Where I was just like, oh, okay, I get it. It didn't bother me that much with this, but I could see a lot of people, another one of these movies. It's not forever Purge level, but yeah, there are a few moments of trying to beat you in the head a little bit. I didn't love this, but it's not made for me, so I don't even know if my opinion matters much with this one. It's I don't know. I feel like the main appeal is going to be to teen girls, but
you should not be saying that shit, Dan.
That's not a bad thing. I just don't think it was made for me. It's
appeal
like
to teen girls. Yeah.
Why shit on Twilight when Twilight's not made for me in a way? You know what I mean?
This is better than Twilight, but okay.
Oh, it is better.
I understand where you're coming from. All right.
But obviously you liked it. I'm not saying you're a teen girl.
If I want to identify, no, I'm not. Anyway, I dug it. Again, I like Handmaid's Tale. I need to catch up. I'm a season behind. I'm sorry, but there's not a lot of time. I thought it was fucking cool. Like, present day witch hunting. Oh, I guess it wasn't really present day because like 93 or whatever. Cool concept. Fucking in the opening scene in front of a national monument, and that's what they're doing. That's fucking wild. And you know what? Not out of fucking character for Americans. I'm just going to throw that out there because we've seen some shit go down. And you know what? I believe this could happen if witches were a thing. The Ice Truck Killer as the FBI or the witch hunter guy. Loved him.
More of him would have been nice. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he's always good. So that was cool. Seeing him get all fucking crazy, going after these people is fucking rad. Okay, the Anne Frank scenario is pretty goddamn cool. So I like. There's a lot of cool shit in this that I liked a lot. I did want more of like witchy shit and hunting stuff, but
Yeah.
I think there's an audience out there, young and old. This one you can watch with the entire family. So I like this movie a lot. I highly recommend it. Fuck yeah, Witch Hunt.
You mentioned cast. Also, Ashley Bell from Last Exorcism is in here.
The mom?
No. She's the I don't want to say too much, but she doesn't
Okay.
say a whole lot.
Gotcha.
But the mom is Elizabeth Mitchell from Gia and Lost, and yeah.
Dude, I could not play it. I'm like, I know I've seen this motherfucker.
And she was in one of the Purge movies too, I believe.
Well, no one's perfect.
Yeah. So no, I mean, Kruger, what did you think of Witch Hunt?
I was just about to tag him.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this at all. Definitely wasn't for me. I thought the opening scene was kind of strong, but then just throughout the movie, there was these really bad CGI effects that, like, they kept doing this bad CGI black smoke effect. It was driving me fucking crazy every time I saw it. The characters, I really didn't like anybody, nor did I, kind of feel or care at all. With the story, like, it definitely is very political and it's relevant, to the times we're living in, or, especially the last couple of years. But
it took place in Texas.
Yeah. But I didn't really care for anything that we got with this. I do think there's an audience out there for it, but it isn't for me, and it's definitely not getting a good rating. But that's me being nice. So yeah.
Right on. Wow, this is full fucking the gamut here. I want to see the numbers.
I was worried tonight was just going to be like, man, we are all going to be like right on point. So I'm actually glad that we all have some disagreements on the movies. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the basic idea of it is interesting, but yeah, not quite for me. So I'm going to give it a 2. I probably liked it less than a 2, obviously, but being fair, because it's not just me. I think this just is something that was meant for somebody else. But what did you think, Kruger?
I am a 1 out of 5.
Oh wow, cool. All right. Well, anytime someone references Thelma and Louise, you're gonna win me over. So they pushed that 4.5 to a 5 for me. 5 out of 5. I fucking thought this movie was really cool.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I struck killer. Yeah.
Well, I want everybody to weigh in on these movies tonight because, yeah, that is pretty cool that we were so. I really thought, I was like, man, tonight might be quick because I don't think there's going to be a lot of disagreement. All right. Yeah. Witch Hunt.
I just think the concept's fucking awesome. And if we could do that again with like werewolves and other shit, I'm fucking in.
There we go. Yeah, no, there is potential for a follow-up, I suppose. I don't know how likely it's going to be, but we'll see. All right. So now we are going to be, before we get into Creepshow, which TV Terror Talk, of course, guys, is a spoiler talk segment. So if you haven't watched Creepshow, you will want to bow out before we get there. But before we do that, make sure, again, as I said at the top of the show, check out all our other content. We will be live, fresh from the theater for Halloween Kills first show. We will also be pretty much right after Chucky with our thoughts on the Chucky premiere and all that good stuff. Slashtober, watch all of that, and our Fear Itself retrospective, and all our other reviews and bonus content, which you can find a lot of that on patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures. Exclusive, original, uncensored content. There's a lot up there right now for Halloween for you guys to enjoy and devour. Also, fleshwoundfeatures.com. Check out our the links to our Teespring store and links to everything else. Our very active Discord. Hop on there. Twitch, Stitcher,
TikTok,
Instagram, TikTok. We're on everything. Check all that out. And Horror Cartel Flesh Wound Radio Facebook group. Join that and follow us at Flesh Wound Radio on Twitter. And you can also follow us separate as well. That would be awesome. And be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, because it does help the channel grow. So get in the comments section. Tell us we're full of shit or you love us, whatever. We don't care. It's all good. Let us know what you thought.
No, we care if you love us. We don't care if you don't give a shit. You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
All right, we'll cut promos on each other in the comments. That works too.
Yeah, that's fun.
There you go.
Man, you need to go harder, you fuck.
I did
anyway,
cut a promo.
Let's yeah, it was terrible. It was
but it had to be a PG promo because
the
people at Packy. I cut a really nasty promo, but then I was told, no, well, it's got to be Packy friendly. So yes, I did.
They were friendly to your butthole.
Oh, dude. Yeah. S'mores, shout out S'mores Indoors podcast if you want to see me suffer horribly.
You're all idiots, but I loved watching you do it, so thank you.
Hey,
rest in peace, Christian Hannahor.
Oh yeah, yes, Christian Hannahor did die. Rest in peace. He wiped his eye.
You will be missed.
But yes, I will say I went almost an hour without taking a drink. So I'm not saying I'm a badass, but
you guys were playing horseshoes.
You did way better than I thought you were going to. So
I was
playing horseshoes. Fucking almost doesn't count, Dan.
I did well. I outlasted a lot of other people, and hey, I'm proud, and I will get revenge on. No, actually, I won't, because I don't think I'm ever fucking doing that again. But you guys can go on now. I'll hook it up with S'mores Indoors.
You can all go fuck yourself. I'm cool. Let's talk about Creepshow.
All right, Creepshow, guys. So we have our season 3 episodes, our newest episodes, which are Skeletons in the Closet and Familiar. And Skeletons in the Closet first, which is a story by Greg Nicotero and John Esposito, directed by Greg Nicotero. And in this, a movie buff opens a prop museum, but a rival collector could put everything at risk. All right.
Yeah, I request to go first because I fucking loved this goddamn segment, man. Jesus Christ. Where do I start? All the horror movie memorabilia, just I love pointing it out and noticing everything. I mean, we got fucking Freddy shit, we got Jason shit, we got the Phantasm fucking sphere. I mean, I love just all of that we got. We even got fucking Bruce from Jaws. I mean, all of that put such a big smile on my face. And then, the little recreations of, classic horror movie fucking scenes, like, the Psycho shower scene and the little Young Frankenstein homage we got. Like, I loved all that little campy shit. The whole grave robbing angle I thought was really fucking cool. And dude, once those fucking skeletons come to life, we get Ray Harryhausen fucking doing skeleton stop motion battles. Like, there's nothing that I'm gonna fucking love more than something like that. And this just it hit all the right bells and whistles for me. It's definitely my favorite segment of this season so far, and probably in my top 3 favorite segments of the whole fucking show. Absolutely adored this thing. What about you, Pugs?
Real quick, I can't see what Todd said. Can you guys?
Todd, we had talked about this before. He thought this episode had too much fan service, which I'll get into in my thoughts. But yeah.
Well, for me, I'm never gonna shit on anything that fucking references horror movies and they talk about it like nerds like we do. So already you're off to a good start. And this has been my favorite segment of the new season so far. That being said, I still don't fucking love it, but this is way better than anything we've had. We go from Dexter's brother in the other movie to Dexter's dad in here with a ponytail. That was a little weird, but if that's what you want to do, but go for it. I liked where it ended up and how he ended up having new props. And yeah, it's cool. Maybe a little overacted, but I think that's on purpose, and it's a charm. So I can't. That's not really a dig. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad. Finally, 3 in, I can say I liked one of these damn things. And also, I would totally go there.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. So to Todd's point about too much fan service, I can kind of see that, and I could see some people having issues with that. There's references.
I'm a fan. I like to be served.
Which I get that. I like this too, by the way. But there's some references like shitting on Vince Vaughn in the Psycho remake that are might be just like you said, fan service. It didn't matter to me. It worked. This put a smile on my face, like this show normally does. Honestly. We've talked about it. There've been, a few weak stories, but for the most part, Creepshow just makes me happy.
Me too.
It's not deep. It's just good fun. And for the most part, I really have enjoyed it. I'm going to make a prediction. The real reason Todd did not like it is that the James Remar character shit talks Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So that is why I think perhaps Todd had an issue with it. But yeah, and I did cringe a little, like the fast zombies suck line. It's like, oh, I've heard that before. It's not. But overall, I still had a big shit-eating grin on my face during this episode. I did. I had fun. I really did, and I liked seeing some of the authentic props and everything, and it was a good time. Todd also, because we had talked earlier, he had brought up about it not being realistic, basically about this guy having that girlfriend, and
he's got money at a cool museum and access to shit. That's possible.
Absolutely.
Also, notice how tan she was, Todd. Achievable.
He was a business owner, but I will also say this. It can be hard to find a really cool horror chick. At least in my personal experiences, that's very hard to find. But when you do, hey, you've got that in common. So I didn't think it was that unrealistic. I don't know, Todd. If you have that in common, I bought into it, and maybe I just
I bought into it.
Well, Dan's being wishful. That's all.
I want to believe that the bearded guy could get that girl. God damn it! So yes, I bought into it. So yeah. So yeah,
a chick was fucking hot too.
She was. Yes, I did. I liked her quite a bit.
I'd pass, but right on for you guys.
Oh,
I would.
All right, so. Settle it. I'm just not going to give any context to this. I just want you to answer. Amelia Kincaid, hot or not?
I gotta look her up because I don't recognize the name.
Night of the Demons.
Oh,
Angela, the original Angela.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
she's
all right.
hot.
Okay, thank you.
I wouldn't be like over the moon or anything, but
I think she's gorgeous. But all right,
She's a solid 7.
Todd says in makeup, yes.
Oh, fuck you, Todd. All right, so second story.
Do we rate the stories?
We rate the segments, Dan.
Oh yes, my bad. I'm sorry. Always forget. Go for it, Kruger.
Yeah, I'm a 5 out of 5. I mean, I fucking loved it. Stop motion, fucking Harryhausen skeletons. Enough said.
Yeah.
What about you, Pugs?
I'm actually a 3.5. I like this a lot. I wish I loved it though, but yeah, 3.5.
I'm a 4 out of 5. Like I said, there were a couple of cringy lines, but hey, it's fan service, fine, but it did work for me, and it made me happy. So there we go. Our second segment is, pardon me a minute, familiar. And in this one, Jackson is being followed by a dark force, but will his attempts to rid himself of it work? Okay, so not the best Shudder synopsis, but basically he goes to see a psychic with his girlfriend. I think I can't remember if they were married yet.
They were boyfriend girlfriend.
Boyfriend girlfriend, yes. The girl played by Hannah fireman of VHS fame. And
I liked her hair color. That was cool.
Yes. And she was a recent guest on Visited by Voices 1, if you want to check that out.
Right on.
Yes, so this was actually, I should have said at the beginning, directed by Joe Lynch and written by Josh Malerman, the author of Bird Box and Goblin and a lot of really popular horror novels recently. All right, Kruger, what did you think of Familiar?
I actually really like this one a lot, but I'm a big Joe Lynch guy. I kind of tend to like everything he's done, and I think he's had some of the best Creepshow segments, especially in season 2. So I really like this a lot. I thought, seeing the psychic little angle at the beginning, I mean, it's definitely something we've seen before, but I kind of like that whole setup. And when the psychic slips him the note saying, something bad followed you here, I thought that was a cool little moment. And then shortly after, when we see what's fucking following him, the familiar, I mean, that demon was fucking amazing. I thought it just looked so fucking cool. With the black eyes and the spikes all over its head. It looked fucking really badass. And where we go from there, I mean, it's more stuff we've seen before. But I love them incorporating the wooden crate as a homage to Monster in the Crate from the original Creepshow. That's actually my favorite segment from the original movie. So I just thought that was kind of badass. And I love that theme that we're kind of incorporating little things here and there from, the original segments. So I love that. And then, the twist was obviously pretty predictable, but we got to see more of that fucking demon. So I was all for that. And I also liked the way the dead girlfriend's corpse makeup and the eyes looked. Thought that was really, really cool. So that kind of made me a little more forgiving for the predictable ending. But overall, really liked this fucking one a lot. Probably one of my favorites from season 3 so far.
Cool.
Right on.
Pugs, is your heart expanding for Creepshow with this one?
It stops right here. Not at all. I think what fucked it up though was seeing the crate. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like that made me get excited. And like the demon looks cool, but I did not give one single fuck about this story, like at all. I didn't like the black dude. Is he a Wayne's brother?
No.
Okay. Well, whatever. He looks like he's in the fucking family.
So I'm gonna just since Pugs said that, and I gotta say it now. Pugs, for you audio listeners,
I wouldn't drop that one this time. Okay, whatever.
You can't cancel him. I'm just saying. If I said
he looks like a fucking Wayne's brother. Whatever.
Continue.
I didn't like this fucking story. I thought the girl was cool hair color. The demon at the end, fucking rad. If that was a toy, I'd probably get it because it does look fucking cool. But yeah, overall, it's a no for me, dog. No dice. Dan?
I'm kind of in between you guys. I did like this one. I like the callbacks, obviously, to the crate. I like Hannah's acting a lot. I've always thought that. I mean, she's done a lot of work in the genre. I hope we continue to see her. I know she's working actually on a directorial debut that I think she's crowdfunding right now. And if I can find the link to that later, we can add it to this show. But I think she's fantastic. It's kind of an average episode. I enjoyed it. I don't think it blew me away, but it had the proper vibe, the feel. I did like some of the makeup and the look of the demon and everything. I thought was pretty cool. And it's another one that kind of makes you feel like a kid again. Quite a few notches lower, but I think this is middle of the road. But middle of the road for the Creepshow TV show for me is still good. I like these a lot. So yeah, Creepshow is still a winner for me. So all right, with that being said, I guess we can go ahead and rate these. I'm a 3 for this one. I think it's definitely above average and a good time. If I had to go back though, and I kind of want to watch the first one again more so than this, to be honest. But
I'll go before you, Kruger, so we can end on a bright note. I shouldn't be clock watching a fucking 20-minute segment. So for me, it's just for the effects. I give it a 1 out of 5.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
Todd gave it a 2 out of 5.
And I'm a 4.5 out of 5. I fucking love this thing.
Okay. Correction, Todd gave it a 2.5 out of 5. But yeah,
Cool.
4.5, right on. I'm glad you like it.
Dude, the fucking like without the fucking amazing practical demon, trust me, I get it. We've seen this done a million times before.
And setting me up with the crate. How dare you?
Yeah. but I see, and that's the thing I loved about it. Like the having and just anytime they've done that in the season so far, I always fucking pop for it. Like I know they did it with Stephen King's segment with the asteroid thing and recently. So yeah, I don't know. That always works for me. But yeah, the fucking demon, goddamn. So, the effects in this show are so fucking good.
I popped for the creeper selfie also in the first.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. Actually, I hope the other seasons will be on Blu-ray because so far just season 1 on Blu-ray for this, at least here in the US.
Season 2 got announced recently.
Oh, it did. Okay,
and
cool.
It's gonna have the specials on there too. So the Christmas special and the animated special will be on there. Unfortunately, the deleted episode with Marilyn Manson fucking isn't on there.
This is horseshit.
I want to see that.
I do too, really bad.
My thing with that is, I mean, not to get into a long debate, but he was already paid. I mean, put a thing at the beginning. Marilyn Manson is a piece of shit if you want, but you already shot it. I'm just saying that's their opinion, but don't deny people the episode. Why? We all know. So it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they should let us see it, but
Team Marilyn Manson.
I want to see it really bad. So I hope we get to eventually.
Oh, that'd be great.
By the way,
he can act actually.
Can we get the fucking petition to get Rob Zombie to direct a fucking episode for fuck's sake? Because like that needs to happen.
You know who's going to be headlining that one?
Yeah, she's going to play the creeper.
Oh,
god damn it!
That's cool.
She's taking your girlfriend's job, Dan. Perusa. Shit. You know what? I'm gonna get double teamed.
Everybody this week has I've been. Fairuza Balk is a goddess.
Was R.I.P.
She still looks great. She has an unusual look, but that's a good thing. So I'm just saying.
She's like decomposing and living.
Oh.
I mean, it's for the better. So, anyways, we're about to get into. Do we have spoiler talk for some of these movies? I think so. So.
I personally like. Do you guys have stuff?
You don't. Mosquito State?
I do not. I don't know about you guys.
We could talk a little bit about Mosquito State, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Dan pimp the shit again, and then Todd roll to spoilers.
I think I got all the pimping out there.
So what you get?
Damn. So fucking Mosquito State. Yeah, just like the way his fucking face like was all bubbly and bumped up. Like I thought that was really fucking cool. And like that visual we got when he was laying with her naked on the bed and you see like his whole body's covered in the shit. That was pretty fucking that was pretty badass. And like I liked the ending a lot, how he just, basically killed himself and
because he predicted everything and no one fucking listened to him, which they should have, because he's the whole reason you're making all your fucking money. Yeah. I love that he finally got tired of that one fucking asshole and he like grabbed the bat or whatever he had and he's about to give him the what for. Like, I've got my whole life with you dicks. I'm like, fuck him up. And then the other guy just comes and
picks him up.
I feel like a lot of people really wanted that moment where he just like fucking went nuts and just started bashing brains in, or
that would have been cool.
He did go crazy, but he's too composed for that shit because he's like a rule follower. So I don't like people like that. Don't.
Yeah,
do
and
that.
I'm still digesting it too.
kill the entire fucking building. I fully believe that.
Dude, what if you just went like fucking office shooter at the end? That would have been awesome.
Fucking amazing. Oh my god, can we rewrite this?
Rewrite that. Just fucking do a straight up office shooting.
And I feel like this movie's also saying more than I even necessarily got upon first viewing, which is a good thing. That's the way to do it. I remember that time quite well. I was just kind of really starting to amp up my card playing at that time. And, a lot of business people were scared shitless. Well, this is like right before, but
I still didn't have that much responsibility around that time. I had no idea how bad it was. And when I found out, I was like, fuck, we lived through that? That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I was a young guy, playing cards with a lot of, business type people that were freaking the fuck out about that. Like, oh my God. It was a good setting for it. Even like just the random news bits in the background that I'd remember, and it was interesting.
The debates, that was fun. Yeah, a fucking fantastic place to set a fucking horror story in. It's like the not too far past.
In a weird way, and again, different kind of movie, but a Cronenberg film, obviously, ironically enough. Cosmopolis with Robert Pattinson, kind of a good double with this. Now that's not body horror or anything like that, but I don't know, they just kind of go together.
I feel that. Yeah. Any other spoilers we got?
I don't think anything spoiler related. I think on this week I kind of hit my points.
The only thing I'll say is about the Columnist. I was kind of hoping she was going to shove all the fingers up her ass 29 Needles style.
Might have been more pleasant to watch.
I think they missed the mark with that. That would have gave it a 5 immediately.
Ooh, don't break it.
Speaking of
I'm
pretty sure that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was up somebody's asshole. So.
Well, that's why you got the glass protecting the prop. So that's good.
You could break it and it can become a scratch and sniff. All right.
Shout out Unearthed Films.
Yeah, shout out Unearthed Films for putting out 29 Needles. Some of the sickest shit I've seen recently.
God bless you. Is that it for spoilers?
Yep.
All right, let's get rid of that down there. And Dan, pimp our shit one more time and we'll get the fuck out of here.
Again, guys, it all starts at $1. Patreon.com/FleshWoundFeatures. We've got a lot of cool stuff, working on some more cool stuff, and we appreciate you guys very, very much. It really warms our heart that you support us that way. And again, lots of cool shows on the horizon. Be sure to catch up with Slashtober if you haven't yet. And
Fear Itself.
Everything is Fear Itself. It's been fun revisiting that. And we've also got some Halloween shows coming, Halloween traditions. I know we're going to talk at some point. I'll have a big collection update that might be a collection update / taste test, depending what else I get for the taste test. So
more chips. Great.
No chips.
Tell them about Flesh Wound Farce being all horror this month too.
Yes, Flesh Wound Farce is all horror. Horror comedy this month. So
Once Bitten was this week and it was great.
yes. So check out Ozzy and Greg and Todd on that. They're all been really cool.
Tucker and Dale's up next.
Yes, Tucker and Dale. I'm very curious to see what Ozzy thinks about that one. So absolutely check out all the content. And that is all I've got, guys. So
all right.
Say good night, sir.
Good night. Iris loves you.
Stay sick, motherfuckers.
And on behalf of Todd, good evening. And on behalf of myself, free Todd, and I'll see you in Disneyland.